Chapter 1. The Power of the God-Man. In today's teachings, we're going to focus on man's hands, right? Let's just take a second to think about, you know, to say it out loud, all the things that men have created since the beginning of time, right? We've created the ability to harness fire, to cook food with, to power engines with, like the locomotive, right? We've created all these amazing technologies, right? God created the universe, created the worlds, created the inhabitants. But these inhabitants, the men and women of Earth, you feel me, developed and innovated and re-innovated and invented because, like I said in the previous teaching, we are images of the Creator, El Miore, La Miore, El Cantare, La Cantare, you feel me? The monad, right? The real singularity, right? People's like, why can't we see God if He exists? Because we exist inside of Him, right? You can't see something. I can't see the house while I'm in it. I can see the walls, I can see the structure, I can see the foundation, you feel me? And this ain't supposed to be preachy, right? This is just a precursor to the power, the anointment that shall fulfill within each one of us as we continue to develop and lay out the parameters of the man's hands, right? As I stated earlier, we built locomotive engines, we've harnessed fire, right? We've built a way to control all of the elements. Water, bridges over water so we can walk over water. Geysers and dams to harness the water and to stop floods, right? Wind, right? We have wind power, right? We have the ability to fly in airplanes, right? And helicopters. We've developed weapons with these hands, right? We've stopped wars, we started wars, we've won wars, we've lost wars with these hands, right? We've been able to do things that no other demographic or species on this planet is able to do with these hands, man's hands. We have shocked the monkeys and the apes and the cats and the dogs with our ability. Remember, we have dominion over every beast, everything that crawls, everything that flies. We are their superior, and God is ours, correct? So I say that to say, we need to understand the power of our hands. We don't need to take this for granted anymore. Look at your hands right now. Think about everything they've been through, everything they've helped you accomplish, all of the handles that helped you grasp, all of the tools that's helped you use, the pencils, the pens, the technology, the phones, everything you touch with your hand. Give appreciation to your hands. Say, thank you, hands. I appreciate you for helping me get this far. Not everybody has hands, right? For real. Man's hands. Chapter 2. Being happy with who we are in this moment. Regardless of if you think you made the right or wrong decision with your bodies, it's none of my business. But I know I'm glad that God made me the man I am today. That's enough said right there, right? People have all these insecurities and invalidations and falsehoods and other people's lack of esteem placed in their minds to be able to be capitulated and suppressed from what their true purpose is, to be conquerors, to be kings and queens of this universe, correct? We are the greatest, right? Not just goats, greatest of all times, but lions, legendary, infinite, omnipotent nomads of all creations, you feel me? It gets more, the plot thickens, it gets better, right? Let's get into the meat and potatoes, right? Chapter 3, and I quote, Genesis 38, 8 through 10. And Judah said unto Onan, go into thy brother's wife, and marry her, and raise up seed to thy brother. 9. And Onan knew the seed should not be his. And it came to pass, when he went in unto his brother's wife, that he spilleth it on the ground, lest he should give seed to thy brother. 10. And the thing which he did displeased the Lord, and he slew him also. Right? So what does that mean? Man, this reminds so I'm the verse bearer. It means that we are not to be held remorseful or embarrassed for being lustful or sinful in nature when it comes to the opposite gender, or even nowadays the same gender. Right? That was the first situation of a man, a human being, a person ever spilling Nazi or masturbating. Right? We see that commonplace all throughout society nowadays. Right? We see the results it got us. Hollywood bastardized and overzealously weaken our resolve as men and women to do the things we're supposed to do, not just for God but for ourselves, right? Remember, originally we were not even designed to wear these threads, these garments, right? Our body needs oxygen 100% of the body. We're 70% water, correct? You feel me? But as time progressed, like I said, our resolve got weakened, and our fortitude, and our sustenance, and our discipline got weakened, and we could not handle what we once could handle, right? So, what am I going after? What am I saying? Why is it that everywhere you look, left and right, we're being so sexualized, we're being traumatized, we're being so indoctrinated? Because the powers that be, the principalities, the this, the that, all this and that. Biden said we're at a fight for the soul of our nation. Correct? I'm not Democrat, Republican, left, right. I'm independent. I'm just quoting them. Right? What are you going to do with your life? What decisions are you going to make? What is it that makes you happy? I don't really care. You feel me? If all these, feel me, men turn gay, I'm the only straight man on the planet, that's more women for me. You feel me? For real. Out the gate. I'm just saying, I'm stating the obvious. You know, you gotta decide what makes you happy, what you want out of life, and how far you're gonna go to get it. Okay, I originally planned for this video to be much longer, but I gotta wrap up because I got some visitors, some guests coming to the crib real soon. But hey, I just had to touch base with y'all, let y'all know I love y'all, and we about to take over. Okay, and what I got, Bart Simpson on TV, smoking a stogie, because I'm doing my victory lap. I just rolled up the whole cosmos, smoked it. There will be more that came. Abundance and prosperity to us and all our future generations. Ace Nation, Fantasy Mice, I'm the Respiro, Papa Chaos. We out here.